Multiple sclerosis is a condition that affects the nervous system. It's a condition where nerve cells, and remember nerve cells, the really long strands of cells, there's damage to what we call the myelin. Now think of myelin as the plastic coating on electrical cables. So if this gets damaged, they're not going to work as well, and there may be short circuits. So you can get a whole hodgepodge of symptoms with multiple sclerosis, and it depends where this demyelination occurs. A lot of patients may present with eye symptoms, patches of blindness, optic neuritis, because it's the nerves to the eye that have been affected. Or somebody may have a sensory loss, their arm may go numb, their foot may go numb, or they may present with other types of damage to the nervous system. Often what happens is they'll get a bit of damage and then it'll get better. And then it comes back, and it may come back in the same place, or it may come back in a different place. And the thing about multiple sclerosis is it's characterised by damage occurring at different times to different parts of the nervous system. The commonest is what's called a relapsing remitting, which this sort of bubbles on for a long period of time, perhaps getting a bit worse, but patients may not be incapacitated particularly, and it just affects them from time to time. Or you can get a more aggressive sort where it's like bang bang bang, one severe attack after another, with the patient getting progressively more unwell. And we don't know what causes multiple sclerosis. There's been a whole host of suggestions, whether it seems to have been on the increase, whether there are environmental factors in our society, whether there's probably some genetic predisposition, and it may well be that it's triggered by viruses, but it's probably a combination of all these things. Patients, when they're diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, often come to me very worried because they imagine the worst. But the most common form is this relapsing remitting, and I say to them, you're going to be troubled from time to time, but it's very difficult to predict for you what's going to happen. And many patients just have troublesome periods throughout their life. The important thing is to remember the positive, the things that the person can do for themselves, which involves eating a good diet, stopping smoking, taking exercise, and these are all things that will minimise the effects on your body. And of course, the other key thing is actually to get in touch with the Multiple Sclerosis Society, who can keep people up to date with the latest treatment and research and give them lots of valuable advice.